Imagine a world where the man who helped create artificial intelligence, the very technology shaping our future, suddenly warns that it could destroy humanity. That man is Sir Geoffrey Hinton, often called the Godfather of AI, and his recent words have sent shockwaves across the scientific world. He said, AI could be the most dangerous invention ever created. Coming from a man who dedicated his life to building intelligent machines, this statement isn't just surprising. It's terrifying. Picture AI systems writing books, painting art, diagnosing diseases, and creating human-like voices and faces so realistic that truth itself is fading into digital illusion. Now, imagine these systems learning, thinking, and improving far beyond human control. What if the creation becomes smarter than the creator? What if we lose the ability to stop it? This isn't a science fiction movie. This is a warning from one of the greatest minds in the world, and it's happening right now. Sir Geoffrey Hinton's story begins long before the headlines and controversies. A British-Canadian cognitive psychologist and computer scientist, he spent decades trying to make machines think like humans. His pioneering research on neural networks, the foundation of modern AI, changed the world forever. Without his work, there would be no ChatGPT, no Google Translate, no self-driving cars, and no smart assistants guiding our lives. In 2018, he was awarded the Turing Award, often described as the Nobel Prize of Computing, for his revolutionary contributions to artificial intelligence. But in 2023, something unexpected happened. After years of working with Google, Hinton resigned from his position, not because he lost interest in AI, but because he wanted to speak freely about the dangers it poses. The man who once celebrated AI as humanity's greatest achievement now fears it could become our biggest mistake. What made him change his mind? What did he see inside the world of advanced AI that made him believe we might have gone too far? In this video, we'll uncover the real reason behind his warning, the hidden dangers he believes could threaten the future of humanity, and what his message means for all of us living in the age of artificial intelligence. For decades, Sir Geoffrey Hinton was one of AI's biggest believers, a man driven by curiosity and hope. But everything changed when he began noticing how rapidly AI systems were evolving. Machines weren't just following instructions anymore. They were learning patterns faster than humans could understand. In 2023, Hinton made a shocking decision. He resigned from Google. He said he wanted the freedom to speak about the dangers of the technology he helped create. This was his turning point, the moment he realized AI was no longer just a helpful tool, but something humanity might soon lose control over. Hinton's greatest fear is that AI could outthink us, and once that happens, we can't predict what it will do. He warns about three main dangers. First, the loss of control. AI could start making decisions beyond human understanding. Second, misinformation. Deepfakes and AI-generated lies could blur the line between truth and fiction. Third, job destruction. Millions might lose work as AI replaces human skills. He says, "We created something smarter than us, and we don't fully understand how it works." His words reveal a frightening truth. Our smartest invention could one day become our biggest threat. Despite his warnings, Hinton isn't against AI itself. He's against the lack of responsibility surrounding it. He compares artificial intelligence to nuclear power, powerful, useful, but dangerous without control. The ethical dilemma lies in who decides how AI is used. Should corporations that chase profit have that power? Should governments? Or should humanity unite to create global rules before it's too late? Hinton believes, if AI continues developing without moral oversight, it could be exploited for manipulation, surveillance, or even warfare. His message is simple yet urgent. Before we make AI stronger, we must first make our ethics stronger. After Hinton's resignation, the world began to take notice. Tech leaders like Elon Musk, Sam Altman, and Yoshua Bengio joined the call for AI safety regulations. Governments started drafting laws, and scientists pushed for transparency in AI research. But while discussions continue, AI keeps evolving faster than laws can adapt. New models learn emotions, write code, and even generate realistic humans. Hinton believes the time window to act is closing quickly. He urges humanity to slow down and prioritize safety over speed. The question isn't if AI will change the world, it's how we choose to guide that change. Beyond the science, Hinton's story is deeply human. He spent his life chasing the dream of intelligent machines, only to realize the dream could turn into a nightmare. His regret is not in inventing AI, but in how fast it's evolving without limits. He once said, "I console myself with the normal excuse, if I hadn't done it, somebody else would have." His honesty reflects a painful truth. Even the creators can lose control of their creations. Hinton's warning is not rooted in fear, but in wisdom, a reminder that progress without caution can lead to irreversible consequences. Hinton's warning has sparked a global awakening. Around the world, researchers, lawmakers, and ordinary people are asking the same question: can we trust AI with our future? From classrooms to corporate offices, the conversation about ethics, safety, and human control is growing louder. The European Union is developing an AI Act to regulate usage, while the US and Asia push for innovation with caution. Yet, Hinton says, awareness isn't enough. Action is what matters. He believes the real danger isn't AI itself, but human greed and negligence. Without boundaries, intelligence can quickly turn into destruction. From Hinton's journey, we learn that progress and responsibility must walk together. His story teaches us that even the brightest minds can be humbled by their own creations. AI is not inherently evil. It's a mirror of human intention. If used wisely, it can heal, educate, and empower billions. But if driven by greed, it can manipulate, divide, and destroy. Hinton's greatest lesson is awareness, understanding what we build and why. He reminds us that the real challenge isn't creating smarter machines, but ensuring those machines serve humanity, not the other way around. As AI continues to evolve, the world stands at a crossroads. One path leads to a future where technology enhances human life, solves global problems, and expands creativity. The other leads to dependency, manipulation, and loss of human identity. Hinton's voice echoes a choice for all of us: to be cautious, to question, and to control what we create. The future isn't written by machines. It's written by the humans who guide them. His warning isn't the end of hope. It's the beginning of awareness. The question remains, will we listen before it's too late? Sir Geoffrey Hinton's warning is more than a scientific concern. It has a moral call for humanity to wake up. He isn't saying that AI should be stopped. He's saying it must be guided with wisdom, empathy, and control. Every major invention in human history, fire, electricity, the internet, started as a tool to help us, but each carried the potential for harm when used without restraint. AI is no different, except for one terrifying difference. This time, the tool can think for itself. Hinton fears that if we continue chasing progress without boundaries, we might create intelligence that no longer needs us. The world still has a choice. We can build AI that strengthens education, healthcare, creativity, and equality. Or we can build systems that manipulate truth, control minds, and widen global inequality. The power lies not in the code, but in the conscience of the people who design and use it. As Hinton himself said, we must learn to live with the technology we've created, or it will learn to live without us. The question is not whether AI will shape the future, but whether we'll have the wisdom to shape it responsibly. The time to decide is now.